Tim Albright with AVNation at Infocomm 2018 with Josh Litwack from SunBrite. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate being here.
Absolutely. You guys, outdoor TVs is not a new product, right? Product area. You guys are probably what I would consider one of the leaders in outdoor displays. When actually the first time I ever saw one, it was a SunBrite. And so ever since then, when somebody starts talking about outdoor displays, that's the first one I keep going back to. But you're showing here at Infocomm, right? Infocomm is a pro AV trade show. So talk for a second about where you guys see some of the new development in commercial applications for outdoor displays.
Yeah, absolutely. So as you mentioned, we actually kind of invented the category about 25 years ago, so we've been doing it a long time, and really the first applications for it were for backyard TVs, and that's where it started. Over the last 10 years, though, we've seen a lot of growth in the commercial sector in a couple different areas. Really, when it comes to just using them as TVs, it's been things like stadiums and things like that, where they just need an outdoor television. Bars and restaurants, sports bars and things like that are a good example as well. But really, in the last few years, we've seen a lot of growth in the digital signage sector for outdoor displays. I mean, obviously, you're seeing it with a lot of video walls here, but also the smaller format LED TVs like we offer. A lot of applications for things like digital signage and commercial applications like malls, a lot of hotels, hospitality, places like that. And we're just seeing, as digital signage as a sector in the industry is growing, we're seeing the growth of outdoor actually being more aggressive in terms of a growth percentage of that business because of all these new applications where people are understanding where, hey, I can replace a static sign with a digital sign and turn that from just a net expense into potentially an ROI center, or and monetize that in some way.
Yeah, where are some of the other areas of some interesting areas of growth, or maybe someplace you never thought that it would happen?
Yeah, as I said, we've done a lot of business in the hospitality with hotels and things like that, but new segments that have grown in the last couple of years, things like parking lot signage has been a real big thing for us. Concession signage and ride queues at theme parks, as theme parks are looking to push out content to their attendees and really try and drive their business. Those are two big areas. Also places like malls, mixed-use residential developments that you're seeing that are, is it a neighborhood, is it a mall? I don't really know, but there's a lot of TVs there. Yeah. People are understanding that they can monetize that in a way that helps drive revenue for them as well. So we're seeing a lot of areas, and it seems like every day we hear of something new that comes up. So it's an area where people are really looking to sort of grow their business, and we're there to help them.
All right, you mentioned theme parks and other outdoor venues. There are some folks who would say, well, I can just put a commercial display outside and it's no big deal, right? And if it breaks, okay, we'll replace it. Talk for a second about what makes an outdoor display and SunBrite displays different than just taking a regular commercial display and hanging it outdoors.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's actually, I would say, a conversation that comes up about 100% of the time. Yes. People look at us and we look at bids, and people say, this is a great 55-inch TV, I'm sure, but why is it $5,000? Yeah. There's a couple things to consider. There's definitely the brightness aspect, especially when you're in the outdoor environment with sun and direct sun applications. The biggest cost factors really are around the weatherization of the displays, and where we really make a difference is we're building these displays. It's the only thing we do from a display perspective is outdoor, so we design, engineer, and build them from the ground up to be outdoor all the time. And the real difference when I talk to end users, clients, or integrators about is, look, this is a TV that's not going to blow you away when you look at it. It's a great looking TV, but the value prop for most people is going to be like, hey, you're probably going to end up spending $5,000 on this TV regardless over 5 years. Whether that's replacing a basic consumer or commercial grade television 5 times because it keeps failing, or 10 times over the next few years, or buying the right display the first time that's going to withstand heat, cold, rain, dust, wind, what have you. Doing it once, forgetting about it, being able to budget the capital expense up front and be done. That's a question. That's definitely a question that they have to answer. But when we talk about what the value prop of these things is, it's like, hey, use the right product for the job and don't have to switch it out 10 times.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys are now a part of SnapAV.
We are.
Which is they're showing for the first time here at Infocomm.
Yep.
Talk about their kind of move into the commercial, and also typically SnapAV has been more residential.
Yep.
So their dealers have been more residential, but those dealers are also moving into the commercial.
It's a great point. I think SnapAV has traditionally been known as a residential company. I would say, especially in the first few years of the company, that was probably 95% of our business. But the AV integrator model is, there's certainly people that do just houses, and there's a big cohort of that for sure, and we do spend a lot of time exhibiting at shows like CEDIA for that. But what you're seeing is these people are diversifying their business, and Some are doing residential, some are doing commercial. And this is our first year exhibiting at Infocomm, partially because we acquired SunBrite a few years back, and SunBrite has a big presence in the commercial market, but also because what we found was, for the last 5 to 7 years, about 30% of our business has been commercial.
Wow.
In a variety of different ways. And you know, when we talk to the commercial market, it's really, there's definitely a segment of integrators out there who know who we are, but there's a big set of customers who don't know who we are or have just a partial knowledge of us. So this was really an opportunity for us to not necessarily showcase a whole bunch of brand new products, but really talk about, hey, this is who we are at SnapAV. We have a lot of products that are very applicable to the commercial market. Let's talk about what we can do to help your business and be a good partner for you.
No, absolutely. If somebody is interested in finding out more about SunBrite or even SnapAV, how do we do that?
So anybody with SunBrite, it's www.sunbritetv.com. Anybody who's an integrator or interested in one of our products, for Snap, it's snapav.com for sure.
All right, very good. Josh
Absolutely.
Litwack from SunBrite. My name is Tim Albright. For more information about us, you can go by the website, AVNation.tv. That's AVNation.tv.